Okay. So by popular demand, we'll be repeating this training. We'll be repeating this training, goal setting in Labuena Vida project by Amb.Chucks. So please, if you don't have your writing material, I think it's time to get them so that for those of you that missed a few things last week, you can follow up today. And for those that are joining for the first time, can also, follow up as well. Also follow up as well. Okay. Once again, happy new week to everyone. This is a blessed week, and God will continue to keep us as a people, as a team, as a nation. In Jesus' name. Amen. Okay. Now, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about? Goal setting. Okay, please pay attention. Goal setting is a process that starts with a careful consideration of what you want to achieve, e.g., or for example, top 20, 381 Division 1 family, and ends with a lot of hard work to actually doing that, okay, doing it. Now, in between, there are some very well-defined steps that transcend and the specific of each goal. Knowing these steps will allow you formulate goals that can help accomplish. Now, you set up goals, good. All of us here want to be members of the top 20, that I am very sure of. Everybody here wants to be among the top 20. And, and everybody here can be. Everybody hearing my voice here can be a member of the top 20. But what steps are you setting in place to achieve that? What step are you setting in place to achieve that? So in that nature, we are going to be considering the 5 golden rules to goal setting. The 5 golden rules to goal setting. In our golden rule 1, set goals that motivate you. Now, if what we're talking about is not going to motivate you, it is important your goals motivate you. If you don't have a goal and others are doing, let me just do. Where they say this is the fad now, this is what is raining. Everybody's doing it. This person, I'm older than this person now. I'm stronger than this person. I'm older in the business than this person. So if this person is doing this thing, why not? I should do it. Is that your motivation? Of course, your motivation should come internal. Your motivation should be something that you know that if you achieve this, it's going to have tremendous impact in your life. Like Challenge 36 qualifier. If you're able to hit the target of Challenge 36, of course, you'll be celebrated as a qualifier. Okay, you will also have some extra money in your bank account. You will also have some new people in your team. You have a new set of people you are working with, so you are no longer alone. And then by the time you're hitting Challenge 36, you are probably also going to become a member of the Club 250. By the time you hit 36, you are going to, it's a double barrel celebration. You become 36 qualifier and also a Club 25 member. You stand a higher chance of getting this. So Club 250 member means that you have done 250,000 naira in a month. An additional 250,000 naira in your business or in your life this time around, I know will go a long way. To some of us, it might not make any sense, but to some of us, it's a lot of money. Okay? And I don't think if 250,000 naira is no money to, I don't think anybody here will say it's not money. Okay, so I know what that means. Wow, some people should put off their mic. Okay, you know what that means? So yes, you need to look into that. Okay, let it be goals that will motivate you. Goals that will motivate you. okay, 250 club member, okay, power 500 earners. Power 500 earner, what that means is that you're earning 500K in a month, or you earned 500K before the end of this month. And you know what that will also do to you? That's 500,000. Okay, so these goals must be motivating enough. Monthly millionaire, you enter the millionaire club, you are doing a minimum of 1 million naira monthly, or you enter the top 20 in 381 Division 1 family. So if you, yes, the ultimate goal is the top 20 in 381 Division 1 family, but you must set it, you must set how you're going to attain that. You don't launch out to say that I want to be top 20. How? What target exactly are you setting? 10,000 naira will not give you top 20. Maybe 1 million will not even give you a member of the top 20. Okay, so what do? You set up a landmark of something you're looking forward to achieve. And then you work towards that. Okay, so your goal must be motivating. It must be motivating enough, because that will help alleviate a lot of issues around you. That will help alleviate a lot of issues around you. So your goals must be motivating enough. Okay, don't copy other people's goal. Don't copy other people's goal. Make sure your goal is what you're working with. All right, so your interest in the outcome of your goal will determine your willingness to put in the required energy and time to achieve that goal. Your interest in the outcome of your goal will determine your willingness to put in the required energy. Imagine getting your 36 codes. At least for once, you have been in this business for some time. You have not hit any target since you started. Anytime we are talking about targets, you see it as something that is Herculean that you can't achieve. You have not hit any target since you started. And you've been wondering. Now, this is an opportunity to join the crowd. As everybody is doing, everybody is running. Let this be the time, at least for once, let it be that I hit 36 codes. For once, this was the first time I made my 2250. This was the first time I earned my first 500 in this business. You can start from there. Okay, now goal achievement requires commitment. So to maximize the likelihood of success, you need to have a sense of urgency and have an I must do this attitude. I must do this attitude. Yes, I must do this. Let it be the first time I'm hitting 36 challenge. They've been talking about 36 code. I've not been hearing what every time is 36. We'll write report every month that they're setting up goal for 36. I've never achieved it. Let this time be the if people can achieve it, why not? I must also be one of them. Okay, they say they make so much money in this business. I've not even made up to 250 before. This time around, I must hit. What does it take to hit 250 in this business? I will do it before the end of July. Or is it 500 is your target? Or you are a type that you have never crossed that 1 million naira mark, or you've not even arrived to 1 million. This time around, I must do it. I must be one of those that hit 1 million naira mark. Okay, the absence of this kind of attitude will guarantee failure in achieving this goal. If you don't tell yourself the truth, or if you don't allow yourself to be motivated to do this, of course you won't do it. Now, to make sure that your goal is motivating, write down why it's valuable and important to you. Write it down. Why is it valuable? If you make 1 million naira in this business before the end of July, what impact will that have in your family? What impact would that have in your finances? What impact would that have in the people around you? What impact would that have? If it's going to have the right impact, of course, you need to push yourself. But if you don't have the right why, if it is all about you, if it is all about you and it's just, well, 250 will take care of just me and my, you need to begin to look beyond that. Your why is valuable and must be important to you. Make your why valuable and important to you. Okay, so now that's about golden rule number 1. Now, golden rule number 2 talks about setting smart goals. Setting smart goals. Your goals must be smart. Your goals must be smart. Now, the simple fact is that for goals to be powerful, they must be designed to be smart. They must be designed to be smart. Now, SMART stands for, S is for what? Specific goals. Your goals must be clear and well-defined. Vague or generalized goals are unhelpful because they don't provide adequate direction. If you don't have a clear-cut goal, 20 in 30, whatever, top 20, all of that, how do you intend to belong to there? How do you intend to get among the top 20 in 30 days? So you must set up smart, okay? Your goals become very easy to achieve when it is clear and precise. When it becomes clear and precise, they say that when the vision is not clear, there is no movement. When the vision is not clear, there is no movement. But when you have a clear vision of where you are going, you can even close your eyes and you are running. You are sure, your speed, you are running with everything you have got. Because you have a clear-cut vision of where you are going to. Okay, so you must make it specific. Your own, maybe it's 36 codes you are looking for, 250, 500, 1 million. You make it specific. Now, what does it take to hit 1 million? What does it take to hit 500? What does it take to hit 250? What does it take to at least generate 36 codes? This is a clear-cut vision, and you begin to run with that. If your visions are not, if it is not clear, your goals are not clear, you would not move. Because when you are not seeing where you're going, what happens? You are afraid of even taking the step. Okay, but when you are sure, everything is clear in your front, you can run, you can fly, okay, to get to where you're going to. So the M in SMART means measurable goals. Your goals must be measurable. It must be measurable, okay? Include the precise amounts and dates in your goals so you can measure your degree of success. Now, this is already 11 days. This is already 11 days. By now, some of us must have achieved a set amount if you are working with a plan, okay? And the people that are going to win this challenge are not people that will expect chance. Hey, by chance, you just wake up one morning and voila, somebody comes and sign up a whole community and boom, you hit the target. It's not going to happen like that. People that are going to win this challenge are people that have set up goals and are sleepless, are having sleepless night, making sure that every day, if their target is 2, they make sure 1.99 is not enough. They make sure they hit that 2 every day, the target they set for themselves. Now, as you participate in top 20 in 381 Division 1 Family Challenge, okay, what measurable goals are you setting for yourself? Or are you just participating without any clear-cut direction of what to expect at the end of the challenge? Or maybe you just have hope. Hope, like we all know, is not a strategy for success. You can't take hope to the bank. It's good to have hope, but you hope, you back it with action, back it with activity, back it with the right planning, back it with the setting up measurable goals. Okay, that you'll be one of the top 20. Hope that you'll be one of the top 20 in 381 division family, in division 1 family. You just hope that somehow I'll be among the top 20. I don't know how, but somehow. Well, wake up and smell the coffee, because that it's almost impossible to happen. Because the people that will attain this height already, as we speak today, they have met part of the targets they have set for themselves. Okay, but the good news is that you still have 19 days or even 20 days, including today. So you need, what that means is that you have to work twice as you should have worked if you had started last week. Okay, so that's that. Now, guide to setting an amount to achieve in a month. Okay, how to set the amount, how to calculate the amount you want to achieve in a month. Okay, let's say, for example, your target is 250 in a month. You want to do 250 in a month. How do you achieve that? Now, follow me carefully. Follow me carefully as we move on this. Okay, now your target is 250 in a month. So 250 divided by 0.8. 0.8 will give you 312,500. Now, this is plus the gift check. Now, some of you will say, when did maths enter what we are talking about? Well, you can't run away from mathematics. Whether you read arts and zoology, whatever course, you come in the reality of life. As far as you're going to spend money, as far as you're going to exchange money, you must come back to mathematics. You can't run away from it entirely. So 250 naira divided by 0.8. The 0.8 there is to calculate the inclusiveness of the gift check. Okay, for those of us that don't understand what we mean by gift check is the 9th and 10th matches that you get. Okay, you are aware, one on the right, one on the left, one match. One on the right, one on the left, one match. And that is 7,000 or 6,500 as the case may be. So if you match 7,001, 7,002, 7,003, 7,004, 7,005, 7,006, 7,007, 7,008. Okay, the 9th one, the company will not give you 7,000. They will give you half gift check. Okay, then the 10th one, they will not give you 7,000 again. They will also give you another half gift check. So you will now have one gift check. So 9 and 10 give you one full gift check. You start counting again. 11, another 7,000. 12, another 7,000. Up to 18, they will pay you 7,000. Then 19 and 20, another gift check. So you have gotten 2 gift checks. So in whatever you are calculating, the gift checks also will be generated. Now, the gift check is what you use in claiming the PGI. They just won last week. A quick one last week was done. So some people claimed some gifts and all of that. The gift check is what you use for travel, all expenses paid vacation. The gift check is what you also can use for maybe they are considering using it for the house, the cars, and all of those things that will be part of the package. Okay, so the gift check is generated. So now, how do you calculate inclusive of the gift checks you will, okay, generate? So you divide by 0.8, which is 312,000, okay, 312,500. Now, the 312,500, you divide by 7,000. 7,000 is the matching bonus. Okay, 7,000 is the matching bonus. Now you divide by that to know how many codes you require in a month. To know how many codes you require in a month, and that will give you 44.64 codes, approximately 45 codes required in a month. So what that means is for you to hit 250,000 naira by the end of the month, you need to generate a total of 45 codes. A total of 45 codes. Now divide 45 codes by 31 days to determine your daily code required. Okay. Now to some of us now, it's no longer 31 days. You have barely 20 days. Okay. If you still want to meet this target, you divide by 20 days. If you want to start your own tomorrow, you divide by 19. If you want to start by the next tomorrow, you divide by 18. So it's left for you. Okay, it is your goal, it is your target. Now, what approximately this will give you 1.45 codes, okay, approximately 2 codes daily, assuming you started from day one. Assuming you started from day one. So what it means is that if you were on this track, okay, this is day 11. So by the end of today, you should have generated, okay, 2 times 11, that's 22 codes. Okay, that should be that would have been where you are right now. That is it. Okay, so note that this calculation does not include your direct connectors bonus, and you must work with your team. Okay, this is not the time to forget about your team and say you are building your business alone. This is the time to work with your team. Work with your team so you can achieve this. Work with your team so it will be easier to achieve this. Now, some will ask, how do you generate 2 codes daily? By invitation, by prospecting. Okay, if you are not inviting up to 20 persons in a day, if you are not inviting up to 20 persons in a day, it will be difficult to generate 2 codes. As simple as 2 codes looks. Okay, so with you and your team, you work with generating between 30 to 40 codes daily. 30 to 40, invites. Have up to 30 to 40 invitees in a presentation, in a meeting daily. Okay, so you encourage your team and work with them to make sure that you arrive this destination. So that way you can simply hit your 250. Okay, now if you want more than 250, which also is also encouraging, you can maybe, for example, you're looking at 500. Your target is 500. Okay, your target is 500. Target is 500. What do you do? 500 in a month. How do you achieve that? Of course, you go back to the same division. Divide 500 by 0.8. Divide 500 by 0.8, and that gives you 625,000 naira. Okay, by now we should all know how we got that, which is plus the gift check that will be part of it. The gift check that will be part of it. Now divide the 625,000 naira by 7,000. The matching bonus, that gives you 89.28 codes, approximately 90 codes is required in a month to give you 500K. Okay, so divide that by 31 days to determine your daily codes required. Now that's if you had started from the beginning of the month. Okay, now what does this mean now? For those of us whose target is to do 500, and you have not done anything yet, well, all hope is not lost. All that is required is that you have to work more now. You have to work more. And then also, another quick way of arriving this destination is you sponsoring people by yourself. Okay, what I calculated, this calculation here does not include the direct sponsors. the 5,000s, the 20,000s, the 30,000s, the 50,000s, okay, the 100,000, the 150,000. It does not include, okay, at all. Now, what we are calculating, both the one you sponsored, the sponsors, the direct sponsorship bonus that you got, and then your matching bonus will make it easier. So you might be a little bit more strategic this period. Look for how to sponsor more people. How people will come with your own personal codes and then come into the business through you so that you can get the sponsorship bonus. Now, the sponsorship bonus will push you a long way, okay? And that will reduce the number of codes you require to arrive at that destination, okay? That also can also be considered, especially now that the time is not longer much anymore. Approximately you do 2.9 codes, which is about 3 codes daily, okay? Also note that this calculation does not include direct connectors bonus. So by the time you include direct connectors bonus, it will drop the number of codes required. So be encouraged. This is the best time to do your 20 in 30 or 10 in 30 or whatever, okay? You must be part of the game. You must also be doing it. Let's see you do it. This is not the time to leave things for your team alone. You should join the grind and be part of the game yourself so that you can generate hit your own personal target as your team also hits their own target. Now, if your target is to do £1 million, okay, in a month, this is what you need. The same formula, 1 million divided by 0.8, which is 1,250,000 naira. Okay, now this includes the gift check. This includes the gift checks. Okay, so you go ahead and divide by 7,000, which is the matching bonus, and that will give you 178.6 codes. Okay, approximately 179 codes required in the month. Okay, now if your target is this 1 million, then you must be willing to at least do the 20 in 30, sponsor people directly, because that way it will cut down the number of codes you require. And then also make sure that your teammates are also part of the targets, that they're also working to hit their own personal target. Everybody is on their target. Some are targeting 36, some are targeting 250, while some are targeting 500, okay? While some are doing 1 million, while some are doing 1 million, some people are doing 2, some people are doing 3, 5 million, 10 million, as the case may be. But knowing that for you to hit whatever target you're looking for, you must follow this formula, and then you must work with your team, okay? Divide that by 179 by 31 to determine your daily codes, 5.8, which is approximately 6 codes. Okay, note again that this calculation does not include your direct connectors bonus. So direct connectors bonus is an advantage. The 5,000, the 20,000, oh, the 30,000, the 50,000, the 100,000, the 150,000 is an advantage towards this quest. Okay, so don't just sit down and say, my teams are working, they're generating codes, let me relax and don't do anything. You are shooting yourself in the foot. Okay, so you should also enter the trench and join the grind. Pull your strings, pull your power, pull everything you know you can do in the business, because it is a competition and it is on for everybody. So make sure, so you can fit in your own figure. To some of us, but nobody here should be thinking of less than 250. Nobody here should be thinking of less than 250, but you can do above 1 million, above whatever, depending on your capacity, depending on what you know you have the capacity to do. Don't copy any other person's targets. Set your own goal and work with that. Okay, set your own goal and work with that. Now, the A in SMART means attainable goals. Okay, whatever goal you want to set for yourself must be a goal that you have the capacity and energy to achieve. If you have not achieved 100,000 naira before and you are setting up 500,000 or 1 million naira for yourself, well, I think you should think again. I think you should think again. Okay, so if you have not, yes, it's good to be highly ambitious and all of that, but you must set up goals you have the capacity and the energy to achieve. It's not just say it, I'm going to hit 1 million, and you have never done 100,000 in this business, and you expect one miracle, one special breeze or wind to carry you, and you land in 1 million naira mark. You need to think again. These things graduates. Okay, your goal must be calibrated. You must be, start with 250 first. You're struggling to do 100,000. Please start with 250. Target 250, that I'm going to hit 250 this month. Now, if you're already doing 250, 300, 400, okay, if you're doing 350, 250, 300, 400, of course, you can target 1 million. You can target to push yourself beyond that and get to 1 million, and so on and so forth. So whatever goal you want to set for yourself must be a goal that you have the capacity and energy to achieve. If you set a goal you don't have the skill or capacity to achieve, you get demoralized and will erode your confidence. And trust me, if you set unrealistic goal, you will give up on it so easily. You give up on it so easily, and this thing is not for me, it's for them. Okay? Your confidence will no longer be there. This is not for me. No, I cannot do this. Meanwhile, you set up an unrealistic goal for yourself. So set the goal you have the capacity and energy to achieve, so you can go ahead and do that. So, okay, but also don't settle for less or too easy goal. No, don't. At least everybody here must do a minimum of 250. Minimum of 250 is more real, is very realistic. Even if you have not done up to 50,000 before, even if you have not done up to 50,000 before, at least 250. Let it be challenging enough. By setting realistic yet challenging goals, you will hit the balance you need, thereby helping you raise the bar. At least, oh yes, I can actually do something. I can do this. Oh, this thing is not that, it's not rocket science. If others are doing it, why not? Okay, to actualize and the greatest personal satisfaction. Okay, so it will help you raise the bar to actualize your greatest personal satisfaction. Okay, so don't set too easy goals. Set goals that are realistic, goals that are challengeable enough that will challenge you to go to work. Now, the R in SMART stands for relevant goals. Your goals must be relevant. If they are not relevant, it will not motivate you. Your goals should be relevant to the direction you want your life, okay, family, team, and business to take. Your why must influence whatever goal you set for yourself. So your goals must be relevant. It has to be relevant to your life. Your goals has to have impact on your life, has to have impact on your family, it has to have impact on your business, have impact on your team. If your goals are not going to have impact on this group of people, including yourself, then you need to set up another goal. Okay? Your goal must be relevant, highly relevant to you. Okay? Very important. Now, whatever you do, set relevant goals so you have the right motivation to actualize them. That is it. If these goals are not relevant, you will not be motivated. It's as simple as that. If they are not relevant, you will not be motivated. So it must If I hit 250,000, what is it going to do to my family? If I hit 500,000, how is it going to affect my family? If I am one of those celebrated at the top 500 or the 500 club members, how is my team going to be motivated? If I'm among the top 20 top earner, how is my team going to be motivated? And how is that going to affect my own family directly? Now, this must be ringing. These goals must be relevant, okay? They must be relevant to you. Now, T in time. T in time. Your goals must be what? Time bound. Sorry, I hope I'm not talking to myself. Are we still there? Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Oh,
We are
yeah.
here.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
Loud and clear. Loud and clear. We can hear you.
All right. Let's move on then. So T, time-bound goals. Your goals must be time-bound. It must be time-bound. Your goals must have deadline. This will help you increase and develop your sense of urgency, and you will achieve a lot in life faster. This is where I look for trouble. Okay, this is where I look for trouble. Yes, don't worry. The patient dog is the fattest bone. Da. Why are you always the dog or the dog that want to eat the bone? Why? Why do you want to eat the bone? See, the truth is this. The earlier you arrive your destination, the better. You have more time. You have more time to do other things. You have more time to relax. You have more time not to be under pressure. You have more time. See, okay, don't worry, I'm going to eventually hit 250 one day. Yes, we know. But imagine it takes you like 3 months to hit 250. Nobody will divide 250 by 3 months. You are looking at an average of 80 something or something thereabouts. What will happen that this is what is happening now? The whole team running this challenge. I want to be part of it. The whole team is running this challenge, and the whole team. The whole team is running this challenge, and the whole team, there will be a winner, there will be people, they will celebrate people. Why not? What if I'm among those that are celebrated? What if I'm among those that hit the target? Okay, so you need to work with time. The way some of us carry on in this challenge at times baffles me. This is not the time, if you have not started having sleepless nights, then you are not running this challenge, I must say, especially among those of us leaders that are here. You see, all things is still going normal. Normally you manage to invite 2 persons, you still continue inviting 2 persons, you're just strolling, you're just relaxing, hoping, that one miracle will happen and boom. It will not. You have to increase speed. You have to, we are looking at 30 days. 30 days is 30 days. 31 days is 31 days. If you did not hit that target in 30 days, of course, you did not hit it. If you eventually do it 10 years later, well, that is your own. Okay, example, generating 36 codes in 1 month. It's not 2 months. It's not 1.5 months. It's 36 in 1 month. Your time bound here, your time limit is 1 month. And it's no longer 1 month as we speak. This is day 11 of the month of July. So it's no longer 1 month. Okay, become a monthly millionaire, Power 500 earner, Club 250 member in 1 month. This is where it counts. If you don't hit it now, it doesn't count anymore. So you have 19 days, 20 days left to go to grind. Okay, now become a member of the top 20 earners in 1 month. They did not say all through the year, in 1 month. Do whatever you need to do, concise your activity, increase your pace, the pace, increase what you do, bring in more time, cut off other things, and just for now, okay, this is the time people will say, what is wrong with this man or what is wrong with this woman? Because of the way you are running after your targets. Come, will be like say the thing don't enter in your head. If they are not telling you that, you are not doing anything. I must be frank. If nobody is looking at you somehow and say, come, if be like say this person done the kulu, you have not started. You have not started. You are in a hurry, urgency. There is time limit. You don't have time. You don't have it. We are looking at 36 codes in 1 month. 36 codes in 1 month, divide by 31 days, that's approximately 1 point something codes. What it means is that as we speak, 11, as we speak, the minimum you should have gotten by now is 12 codes. The minimum you should have gotten as we speak by now is 12 codes. So if you don't have 12 codes already, you're already late. So what it means now is that you are going to double your effort to be able to use the remaining 19 days to hit this target. If not, forget it. You have to double that effort to hit that. So your goals must be time bound. Okay, they must be time bound. All right, let's move on. Now, the third golden rule, okay, set goals in writing. You must set your goals in writing. Set goals in writing. Okay, now the physical act of writing down your goals, make it real and tangible. Always use the word will. Use the word will. Will provides power and motivation. Will provides power and motivation. Don't use the word instead of would. I would like to or might. Okay, now this word encourages weakness, pessimism, and excuses for failure. But I told you I would now. I would like to, but I might. Okay, now when you're writing down your goals, make sure you use I will. I will hit the target. I will do 250. I will do 500. I will do this. I will do that. Okay, it gives you more power, and then it motivates you to action, and not word like I would have loved to. I would have loved to do this. I would have loved to do that. I would like to be among the top 20. I might be among the top 20. Now, this does not encourage any motivation. You're already creating room for excuse. But I told you now that I might. I tried my best, but I couldn't. But when you say would, I will, that it comes with power, it comes with motivation, it comes with the inner conviction that you want to do this. Now write your goals and post them in visible places to remind yourself every day of what you intend to do. Now, such as your wall, your desk, computer, monitor, or wherever, okay? So make sure you write goals and you paste it where you will see them daily. All right, we're making progress, we'll soon be done. Okay, now rule number 4, golden rule number 4. Now, make an action plan. Make an action plan. Make an action plan. Okay, make an action plan. Sorry, please mute yourself, those of you that are talking in the background. Okay, focusing on the outcome and not the steps, processes, or the required activities will not give the desired result. And 250, 250, that's what you're looking at. 500, 500, 1 million. How do you intend to achieve that? You must make a plan. Okay. You must develop a personalized functional daily method of operation, DMO, to actualize your goal. You must make a plan and you must have this goal written down. You must have your DMO. If you are running this challenge and you are not using a personalized DMO, you're on a long thing, you're still joking. Because it must be daily measurable activities. You must have activities you can measure you have done for the day, okay? For you to achieve that, it must be daily measurable activities. So you can't joke with that. Okay, rule number 5, I'm rushing, it's already 9 o'clock. Rule number 5, follow through. Follow through. Now, goal setting is an ongoing activity, not just a means to an end. Building reminders to keep yourself on track and make regular time slots available to review your goals. Okay, the truth is, sometimes when you set up certain goals and you do it for 3, 4, 5 days, 1 week, and you see that this thing is, so maybe you're supposed to be doing 20 questionnaires daily, and day 1 you did 7, day 2 you did 8, day 3 you struggle and did 9, day 4 you managed and did 11, day 5 you did 12, all the muscle, all the gyration, all the motivation, day 6 you did 12. Okay, now if you do that for 1 week and you're not hitting that 20 that you target for yourself, my advice is review that goal. You're the one that set it. Review that goal, because if you keep doing and you're not hitting 20, over time, you will eventually get discouraged and you pack up everything. Okay, so at the end of that 1 week, go back to your drawing board again. Okay, you go through, of course, you are taking record of your daily activities or what you have been doing every day. You go back to that record and say, oh, come on, I can't do this for now. Maybe the weather, whatever excuse you want to give is left for you. You cannot say, okay, let me come down to 15. Review it to 15, okay? You can come back to 15 and say, okay, let me be doing 15 questionnaires every day. Now, the highest you did before you reviewed downwards was maybe 12. So 12 and 15 is not far. So all you now need to do is to motivate yourself, push yourself a little further so that you can hit 15. So 15 will be more realistic for you to hit as a target. So review your goal, okay, periodically, and then, and find a way to either review upwards or review downwards. Now, stick with your goals and don't get distracted. Learn to make adjustments when necessary, okay? Review and make provisions for upgrade or downgrade. Make provisions for upgrade or downgrade. Now that is it. I hope we have gotten some value for this. Now note, if you can see it, you can what? Have it. Okay? If you can see it, you can have it. If you can see yourself hitting that target, If you see yourself set that goal, see yourself hitting that target, of course, it will become your reality. You will hit that target eventually. Okay, you will hit that target eventually. So I want you to go, everybody, go to the chat box right now, type, if you can see it, you can have it. Okay, if you can see it, you can have it. Put your name. If I can see it, I can have it. Go to the chat box. If I can see it, I can have it. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Go to the chat box and type, if I can see it, I can have it. Okay. If I can see it, I can have it. If I can see it, I can have it. Wow. If I can see it, I can have it. If I can see, so you have to see first. You must see. You have to see first. If you can see yourself as the top, one of the top 20, you can have it. Okay, so set that goal. Motivate yourself. If I can see it, I can have it. Okay, that's great. If I can see it, I can have it. That is it, that is it, that is it, that is it. And so shall it be, and so shall it be. If you can't see it, you can have it. All right, now as we come to the end, if you have any questions, questions time. If you have any questions to ask, any questions, you can go ahead and type. Go ahead and type. If you have any questions, you can type, go to the chat box and type. If I can, it's not you. If I can see it, personalize it. If I can see it, I can have it. Personalize it. If I can see it, I can have it. If I can see it, I can have it. If you can see, no, if Terry, if I can see it, can have it. If I can see it, I can have it. From our farm, yes. So let's go ahead. It is, all hope is not lost yet. You know, this is just 11 days. Today is inclusive. You can still do and undo today. You can hit your targets today. Okay, you can increase your speed today. Somebody asked, what is DMO? Okay, please, what is DMO? Okay, somebody has answered it. DMO is daily method of operations. Daily method of operation. This is daily method of operation, and is for individuals. The activities you intend to do every day concerning the business. Okay. If you don't understand that fully, you can reach out to your leader. What it means is that you don't have any DMO, you are not running with any. What are you doing daily concerning this business? How many hours have you set aside for this business? Is it 2 hours? Are you a part-timer? Part-timer, minimum of 2 hours. Are you a full-timer? Minimum of 8 hours. Okay. Yes, is 2 codes equals to 1 match. 2 codes, yes, 1 on the right, 1 on the left, 1 match. Okay, 1 on the right, 1 on the left, 1 match. Now, for cases where you already have accumulated codes, 2 codes can be 2 matches. Okay, Kenneth, okay. For cases where you already have accumulated points, 2 codes will definitely become 2 matches, or even more, depending. If you have a place where it pays you more than once and all of that, 2 codes will give you more. Okay, this is the time. This is why we encourage multiple accounts. Okay, this is when it works. If you have a multiple account that you've already started building, okay, what is the benefit of generating codes? Wow, it's a strong question. What is the benefit of generating codes? Okay, benefit of generating codes. Codes is the business. Sign up is codes. If you have one registration under you, is a code. Now, depending on the category of the registration, if you have a single account, that is 1 code. If you have 3 accounts, that is 3 code following the ED 2.0, the 49,000. Okay, that is 3 codes. If you have the 5 account of the ED 2.0, that is 5 codes. Now, if you have one account of the entry verse, that is 1 code. Okay, you have the 3 account, the new verse, that is still 1 code, 1 matchable codes. You have the 7 accounts, the Technoverse, that is 3 matchable codes. You have the 15 accounts, the Digiverse, that is 7 matchable codes. And you have the Mega account, which is a 31 account, okay, which is 15 matchable codes. Okay, we've done these codes. I think who asked that question? Okay, we've done this training before, or maybe you might have to reach out to your leader for further clarification. So codes are registration. Codes are registration, and that's where the money is. Okay. Which other question? If I can see it, I can. Okay. What is the benefit of generating code? Okay. Mr. Shefi Shehu. Mr. Shefi Shehu. Your leader will, I think I've explained that, but your leader will explain it better. Okay. So, sir, 45.5 codes equals to 22 matches. Yes, 22 matches for where you don't have any code at all. But where you don't have any code, and then it depends if the 45 codes are coming, one on the right, one on the left, one on the right, one on the left, one on the right, one on the left, okay? It will give you 22 matches. But if this 45 codes is already positioned in a particular place, you already have an outstanding code on the other side, Kenneth, the whole 45 codes will pay you 45 matches, okay? We'll give you the whole 45 matches. Okay, so is your daily method of operation set by you? Yes, you personalize your daily method of operation. Choose how many hours you want to do the business. Choose your class. Are you part-timer or you are a full-timer? If you are a part-timer, you're looking at a minimum of 2 hours. 1 hour for cell meeting, 1 hour for other things, making call, checking out your success lines or your leaders, reading the material you're asked to read, all of that. So you set up 2 hours, your DMO will be within 2 hours. You discuss with your leader, they will help you, you give them your program, work with that. Okay, you might be very busy in the office, you don't have time, okay, but there will always be the period you have time. If you don't have time during the week or through the week, well, but you can spare 8 to 9 o'clock for cell meeting at least. Very important. Okay, so you work with your leader on that. What about the 5 accounts? 5 accounts is 5 codes, 5 matchable codes. 5 accounts of 49,990 is 5 matchable codes. Okay, now if I would encourage people here, encourage more of the 49,000 up to 5 accounts. If you ask me, I will advise, encourage more of 49,000 up to 5 accounts, because that will give you 5 matchable codes exactly. Okay, all right, Mr. Shehu, understood, no wala. Shibuenye, if a gift check is recorded for you, that means you have matched up to 8 times. Would you not be having 7,000 times 8 before the gift check? Yes, if you have 8 gift check, okay? If you have a gift check, what it means is that you have matched 8 times. You're correct. If you're not sure, go to your transaction and check, okay? What it means is that you have 8 matches before the 9th one is a gift check. The 9th and the 10th one is a gift check. So Chibuenye, check your transaction. Check your transaction in your DTC to ascertain that. Okay, any other question? Any other question? Any other question? Is already 23 minutes after 9. Any other question as I stop the recording? Any other question? Any other question?